More students are heading back to school this week, but others still have a little bit of time before going back later this month. And we want to make sure both parents and kids are ready for the new year. And that's why we're inviting district leaders from all around the area here on the 4 o'clock to go over their back to school plans. And today we have the superintendent from Broken Arrow Public Schools, Chuck
How are you?
Perry, is with us. I had to think about that for a second. I almost got confused there with the other Chuck. Thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate it. First off, this is your first full year as superintendent.
That is correct.
How do you feel going into this?
I'm excited. We've got a great team in place, and it's, this is my over 25th year in education, and this time of year there's a lot of anxiety and jitters, but at the same time there's a positive energy and vibe that you love to be around.
That's good. And then school safety, I know that's a big concern for a lot of parents right now. What is Broken Arrow doing to kind of ease those concerns for parents going into this school year?
We worked closely with our board this summer and with a team that analyzes our security at all times, and we ended up adding 6 more security guard positions in the district. We originally had 14, or that brings our number to 14, and those 6 positions will be solely focused on our elementary sites, and we have never had coverage at our elementary sites before, so for them to be patrolling and providing extra layer of protection for our staff and our students, obviously, I think it's going to be a big plus and make parents feel more at ease that we've made that decision.
Yeah, and of course we're still in the middle of a pandemic that's going on.
Yeah.
What have you learned over these past 2 years, and what do you have in place to keep students safe when it comes to health?
There's a lot of things, and we have a team that monitors that at all times. We've all obviously heard from our community and our parents that they do like students in school, so we're going to do everything possible to keep them coming to school, and we'll address those, I guess, issues as they come along, because you don't know anymore where they're coming from, and it can change in a week, can change in a hurry.
Right, and then we've talked here a lot, 4 o'clock, over the past couple of weeks about the teacher shortage, the support staff shortage too. Are these 2 things you're seeing over at Broken Arrow, or not so much?
Well, as a superintendent, it's probably my biggest concern when I look over the next 5 years. I think we're going to have to do some things outside of the box, more than just raise salaries. We've got to create a great culture at Broken Arrow that we retain and recruit the best teachers. And one of the things I'm excited about, we're starting the Tiny Tigers Learning Center this year, and it's a daycare for our staff. And it involves students from the ages of 6 weeks all the way up to 4 years old at a reasonable cost for our staff. So I think it's something new, it's kind of innovative, and again, I think it'll keep some people there that may be looking elsewhere.
And we did a story on this, I think this was back in February, where the city was kind of looking for people who work for the city to come in and help fill the gaps with teaching. How did that go?
It went great. In fact, we increased our sub pool with that, and
okay.
We've got a close relationship with the city of Broken Arrow. Always feel great. I'm a BA grad, and my parents graduated there in 1950, and so the school district, the city, and chamber have a very strong relationship, and we worked together for the good of our community as a whole. So we appreciated them stepping up and providing a larger sub pool, and if pandemic does increase, we're ready.
I know a lot of parents supported that idea too, and we're happy that went through. And then first day of school, August 24th.
That is correct. A little bit later than a lot of other districts.
A little bit. So a little bit more time to watch some TV,
Prepare,
have some fun. All right, Superintendent Perry, thank you so much. Appreciate it.